Welcome back, everybody. This is my June net worth update. I do this every single month. We're on the road to 100,000, and let's get started. First account that we'll be updating is my savings account. We were at 3,500 last month, and this month, sadly, we're only at $20. I ended up taking out some money to buy a car, which is high liability, and a lot of people consider it a bad move, but I got a plan, I got a vision, and I got to stick to it. And I'll explain that when we get to the liability side. Next account, $9,300, and this is in my 401k. And if we update that now, we actually made a lot of progress. And if you guys seen the market and the way it's moving, you guys see the price has been moving up. So now that account is at 10,800 in $1.94. And that is a pretty big jump from last month, which is pretty much like over $1,000, I feel like, which is actually pretty good. And if you guys are wondering in all these accounts what I invest in, I have videos on my channel. You can go in there and see what I've really been investing in. This video is just really to track the numbers and the progress. But 401k is pretty much just S&P 500. Now, moving on to my Roth IRA, we went from $6,800, which is pretty much another $1,000 increase, because now we're at 7,917 with 98 cents, which is a pretty good increase, and I'm happy about that. I am trying to max out this year. It's going to be a little difficult, but I'm going to do what I can to max this out. And now I actually added a third ETF because I have 3 ETFs in this portfolio, and those are the only ones that I've been invested in. And I'll update you guys on all that. But moving on to the next account is a regular brokerage with Robinhood. Last month we were at $2,000 pretty much, and this month we're at 2509.64. And as you can see, we've already made a lot of freaking progress. That's why when I put in that freaking liability, it's going to sting, it's going to hurt. But I got the vision, and I'm going to make it work. Next account, and Robinhood, I added actually 2 extra funds, because at first it was just straight up VOO. But I've added a position into Robinhood stock itself and SCHD. So I'll update you guys as I continue to add into those positions. The next account that we had at $967 is an Acorns account, which is a simple and easy investment app that I personally like, really just for the roundups. I will always be talking about the roundups just because I like that feature. I really do. I know it's not the best, especially if you have a little bit of knowledge and understanding on how to invest and all these different things, but I really like this app, so I'm going to continue to use it. And it's really, I treat it as a savings account in a way, just because it's something that I don't really pay too much attention to, and I just let it contribute and build over time. But last month we were at $900. This month we're at $1265.24, which is a pretty nice increase. A lot of that is just from the contributions, of course, because these are smaller accounts. But with the big rally we've been having up, pushing up all the stock prices, it's really been adding a lot to the freaking portfolio size, which is actually something that is pretty cool. And I'm really excited to see those numbers. But of course, whether it's up or down, I'm going to be contributing. And that's an important thing. The consistency is the important thing to remember and to focus on. Next account is my ESPP account, which is an employee stock purchase plan from the company I work for. I work at a factory. I have videos about it. You guys can go back and see those too. And we actually had some stocks released, so I only count what's vested. Some of it is not vested, which will bring the account total to a higher number, but I only count what's actually vested, just because it's what I can actually use and sell, and it's mine. And that is right now, well, last month it was at $6,700, and right now it's at $7,489 with 56 cents. Enter. And as you guys can see, we are already pretty much creeping up on last month's net worth, which is just an indicator of being progressing. Because with this next account, my on Fidelity, also where I have my 401k, I have an individual taxable account, which I did a play. The play has not really worked out. I'm down over $10,000. I have a video on that also. It's pretty much just crypto trust that did not end up going well, but I still have it just because I'm holding it just in case there's a big rally and I get a return, or if I get a huge return on something else and I can use that to like do a little tax harvest type of situation. But last month we were at $4,080, and this month we are at $4,480 with 75 cents. That brings us up to $34,000, with crypto being the last thing that I'm gonna be updating. And I don't count my checkings account, and I don't count certain like collectibles and things of that nature, just because it's not as liquid. And I don't know. I really just count the savings and my investments account, really. I don't know if I should be counting my check-ins and little things like that, but I'm not really worried about that right now. But we do have our last one, which is crypto, which is pretty much mostly all in Bitcoin, some Doge, Ethereum, Cardano, and XRP, pretty much. And that was at 3,600 last month, and this month it's only been up a little bit because it has been fluctuating a lot, which is at 3876.77. Not a crazy increase, but a pretty good increase overall. And if we're looking at those numbers, it's not a huge increase from last month actually, and mostly because of that savings account up there. Because if that savings account was still at 3,500 or even more, if I didn't do the purchase I did, right now we would be at what, like $41,000, something like that. But I did take a risk. I did take a gamble, and I'm explaining to you guys a little bit right now. I bought a car to do Uber gig apps pretty much, right? And I'm going to be working on those, making videos, paying it off. I'm also going to be doing some other things on the side to pay it off quicker. And I'll take you guys along that journey. And it is a big liability, but it's something that I've been thinking about. It's something that I feel confident in. And we'll see if it plays out the way I envisioned it. And if it doesn't, at the end of the day, I'm still going to reach that 100K goal. I'm still going to become a millionaire. I'm not worried about that at all. If this just ends up messing up, then I'll learn from it, I'll grow, and I'll keep it going. Simple as that, man. But let's scroll down a little bit. You guys see it right there. Small improvement, mostly because of the first account, the savings account. But if we scroll down and we see these freaking liabilities, before I had no liabilities. But I'm about to enter how much is left on the car loan. I've already paid a little bit of it, right? But $18,515 with 89 cents. I don't even want to press enter, man. I do not even want to press enter right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Oh shit. Boom. Damn. We'll see how long it takes to pay this off. I'm really trying to pay this off because I have a 6-year long loan, right? But I'm not gonna take 6 years. I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna take 6 years. It will be paid off way faster than that, and you guys will see that happen. Now, if we scoot this over, oh my god, that brings my net worth down to $19,000 or $19,845 with 99 cents. Hold up, give me a second. I got a little penny right here, so let's make that $19,846 thanks to this penny. So now I can relax and take a deep breath. But in all seriousness, looking at this, it's not too bad. The loan is a big risk, something that I'm willing to take right now, and I'm gonna make work and see what really comes from this and happens. But looking at those numbers, it's not even too bad, man. One thing I am happy about is that I'm not in the negative, right? And if at the end of the day it don't work out for me and I gotta sell some assets to get rid of that loan, get rid of the car, or whatever it may be, that's part of the journey, man. But I feel like I need to take this jump, so I'm gonna do that. But look, net worth $19,845. Pretty much chopped it in half with the car I got. And if you don't know, I got a Tesla. Go ahead and check out, like, in the last week I posted a video about it, so go check it out. It's a pretty nice car. It's gonna make me some money and it's gonna be fun. It's kind of scary in a way, right? But I don't feel as bad as I think I should, right? Because I know I can cover my expenses. I know I can get this paid off, and I have the vision, and I have the drive, and I have that excitement in me when I took this freaking risk, man. And that's something that if you don't feel or have, you won't understand. But at the end of the day, man, if this doesn't work out, I'm still gonna be a millionaire. That's not something I'm worried about. It's something that I've already accomplished. It's just something that you guys can't see the numbers on the screen yet. But when you do, and when I do, it's gonna be a good feeling, man. So stick along with the journey. Right now, the plan is to just contribute as much as I can into that savings, 401k, all my accounts, and to pay this freaking loan off as quick as I can, so I can, instead of throwing that money into the loan, I can throw into these other accounts and have them grow even more. That's literally the plan right now. We'll see how it all goes, but I'm excited for this. And look, last little thing that we can look at, if we scroll up, is the freaking chart. Boom. Damn. But we will see this move up, and you guys will be here for that journey. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all the support. Hopefully you see this and it motivates you, or you see this and it entertains you. Either way. But thank you guys for watching. And let me throw this in right here at the end. If you guys want to use this spreadsheet, I'm going to leave it down below for free. It's just a template. All you're going to probably have to do is copy the thing and then edit it. I don't know exactly how it works because this is the first time I made one of these and I never really shared it or anything like that. But I'm going to copy it down below. You're just going to click it. I think you put copy. You make a copy of it and then you create a new one. And then you'll be able to delete my numbers and put your numbers in there. And it should work like that. I'm not sure if it will or not. But if you try it, use it down below. Let me know if it works. And if it does, then cool. If not, I'll try to figure out a way that I can update the link down below. And I'll put a little comment in the comment section letting y'all know that I updated it so that you guys can try using it still. But I'll leave that down below for you guys if you want to track your own net worth, which is actually something that is pretty cool, and it actually really helps a lot. Seeing it, visualizing it, and understanding the numbers and where every number is at is actually a pretty cool thing to have. So I'm gonna leave that down below for you guys. Take care.